Hey guys, welcome to Excel tutorial channel again, and today we are going to talk about a very useful function which is called text function in Excel. It's very common and also it's very ignored function when it comes to daily Excel life because its functionality is very limited, and it's also very useful if you want to polish your Excel formula skills. You can learn so much in this video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do it, because in the upcoming days, months, years, we're gonna cover each and every functionality of Excel, and you're gonna be beginner to pro in no time. So let's get started. So the text function is very basic. Okay, as name suggests, it allows you to extract any information from a cell into a new column. Okay, so the thing is, to learn any formula, function, etc., you need to understand the function first. Okay, what does it says, what does it has arguments to fulfill. The same way you can do it by just searching on the Google or Microsoft website, or you can also go to the exceltutorial.net, or you can also subscribe to this channel. So to understand each and every function, first you need to type it and see what does that function says. So function is converts a value to text in a specific number format, and we're gonna break it into two parts. Converts a value, the value you will select, to text, and this will be the next argument in a specific number format which you will specify. So we have the two thing here, which is the value to the format, and we can analyze that with this particular statement. And if we go to the argument of this particular function, we have two arguments mainly. First is value and second is format text. So suppose for the very basic stuff, we have these data here like date, sales, product, cost, etc. So in the first part, we're gonna handle with the numbers part, and then we will go to the higher level. So the basic thing is we have 12.0, 14.1, which is the selling price, which is the dynamic pricing, which changes frequently. So we're gonna just round it out to the next nearest integer, which will be the 12 here. So how we're gonna do that? We're just gonna select this, the format text. Format text is to define the format. Okay, and to round this number to the nearest integer, we need to just select 0. Where does it come from? How you know you're gonna apply this particular format like 0 here? We're gonna cover that in the upcoming minutes. So here we got the 12, which is the nearest integer to the 12.0, and if we apply to all, so that's how you can do it. So also, if you want to calculate the profit margin for today, okay, the profit margin for today will be the selling price minus the cost price, as you know. And if you want to find that also and apply a dollar or any currency symbol to it, so how you're gonna do that? It's also very basic and easy. So if we just type the text function here, and in the value part, we need to enter the formula of finding a profit margin, which is the selling price minus the cost price, which is basic math for you. So here is the selling price minus the cost price here, and here we have the format text. So format text we need to define here. So to define any format number, we denote that as a hash. Okay, and to add a symbol to it, just type down that symbol or copy it out. Like if you have a euro or something, if you don't have that in your keyboard, you can copy that from elsewhere. Here we have the dollar here, and close it down with the unquoted and close the parenthesis. Let's see what it gives. It gives the profit margin, which is the $1 here, and if we apply to all, so it gives us the different dollars there, which is here we have the empty one, and here we go. Right, you can also change it to the as your desire. If you want that dollar to be added on the first here, you can also do that. There you go. Right, so if you want to add more numbers to it, you have a data of in tens or hundreds, you can easily do that with the help of hashes here. Okay, so that's how you work around with the numbers here. So next we're gonna cover the percentages. Okay, so this is also the another format here, the percentages. So here we have this 10.0, 13.1, 31.0, and if you want to narrow it down to the next integer without those decimals, we're gonna work in the harder way because we're gonna flourish our skill of Excel functions. So if you want to do the smartest way, you can also do that. If you haven't watched the format cells video today, please do it because it will help you a lot. And go to the format cell, or you can just type Ctrl+1. Here you have a percentages here, which you can define your decimal places to 0 to eradicate those percentages point. If you click OK, so you get that. Okay, and now we're gonna cover it in the hardest way. The harder way will be the Excel function. Don't worry about it because you're just gonna understand how these function works. So here we have the text function here, and the value is this. And if you want to narrow it down to next nearest integer, you can do the same like we have done with the number part, but you need to add the percentage operator here and close the parenthesis. Let's see. So we get the 10%, and if we apply to all, we get all percentages we want. So that's how you can deal with the percentages. Now in the next part, we're gonna cover the fractions here. So fraction is also very easy in case you have to analyze your data. Like in this particular situation, we need to find the margin of profit in fractions. Like we have the percentages here, we need to convert it into fractions. So how are you gonna do that? The smartest way, as you know, the format cell, go to the fraction here, you get the fractions right here. Okay, and if you want to find the format of fraction, you can do it in the custom. If you are not aware of the format in terms of Excel formatting, like here we have the dd, which is a day, month and year. And if you want to just apply the fraction here, if you go to the custom, here you get the sample here 1/3. So what is the Excel format for the same, which is the hash, question mark, slash and hash? You just need to copy this because we need that in our function here. So you just cancel it out right here. So we will apply the text function here to convert the value to our format. So how we will apply the text function first. So first argument is the value, which will be the E3, and here in which we have copied the format, and the format the way we want our number to be in fraction. So we just copy that here, paste it here and close the parenthesis. See if it gives us the same answer. Yes, it gives us the same answer. If you want to cross check, you can go again to the format cell. So here we have the percentages. Okay, we have the fraction here. If we go to the custom here, you can easily copy that code from here. If you want in another way like this, 22/71, it's also another way to represent those fraction. You can also copy that particular code here or format code here and paste it in your formula like this. So that's how you work with the fraction. So until now you get to know how to get the code here, how to deal around the text function. Now we're gonna move to the date part. So we have covered the numbers, we have covered the percentages, we have covered the fractions. Now we're moving on to the date part. So here it gets very interesting. Okay, so we have this cell here. Let me delete that formula. Okay, so we have this particular dates here, which is 7th of February 2021. So you may know this is the 7th of February, you know the day, you know the day, but you don't know the which is the Monday, Sunday and etc. So first of all, let's see how the day works. Okay, so when we type the text value here, if we select this particular date and we want just the date, to get the day like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday name, or you can say day name, you need to type 4 times day and you get the name of the day, which is the Sunday. And if you wanted to abbreviate this, you can just delete 1D from here and you get the Sunday. And if you want it that in terms of number, the Sunday is the 7th day of the week as per the Excel. So we just delete 1D from here and you get the day in the number like this. And if you don't want that 0 only in singular, you can also do that with the help of this same. So that's how you can convert your value to a format text as a day. Okay, so hope you get to know what I'm talking about. The same way we can do that with the month, which is the second. If we just add a month more, which is the Feb, and if you want the full name of the month, you can just add one more. So that's how you can do it. And in the same way the year comes, so 2 will be the 21, right? So 2021, if we apply it to all, so 2021 will be the answer. So that's how you format your day. But if we want that in all, if we want that in one particular cell, like I just want into different format like this, you can do that also. Like I want a month name to be written in the full month name, then the day, and then the year. So how you're gonna do that? You're gonna put it like this. To get the full month name, you need to enter the M 4 times, then day, which is will be in numerical form, and year. See that comma, you can add the comma, you can add the hyphens, you can add the any symbol you want, that's up to you. So there you go, you get the February 07 2021. Hope you get to know how we can convert our value into our desired format text with the help of text function in Excel. So this is very basic part of the text functions. Let's get to the another. Suppose we need to add a remark here. Okay, so let me just write a remark or just delete this. Okay, so if you want to present your sheet to any consultant colleagues or any person in your office, and it says, and you want to convey your message like the profit for margin for today is this, and you need to add some text to your calculation. How you do it? As a traditional way you do it like this, right? First we enter the formula operator here, which is the equal to, and add our text string under the quote unquote profit margin for today is, and here we add the space here. And to add the function to in our formula, we just add the %, and here we write the function, which is this minus this. And to add the dollar symbol, we just write the dollar like this, right? And here we get the answer. So profit margin for today is $1. This is very straightforward, right? And that $1 we have also calculated in the first situation, which we have covered in this video. And to input such functions, we can just replace this with the R function, which is first is value, which is the selling price minus cost price here. Okay, and the value format text will be first the number, which will be denoted as hash. See, if you have one or more numbers, like in the tens or 100 format, you can add more hashes to it. So here in my situation is only one. So here the profit margin for today is $1, and if you apply to all, so here you get. Same way you can add the date formats also. Like first we need to do this like this. Today is, or we can say we get the profit of and %. Here we will write the same formula here, the text one, this minus this. Here we will denote it as, let's say, dollar and number, which will be the hash. Close it down. Okay, so it will just return as a $1. Okay, and %. Now we will add one more sentence here, like space on, again and %. So now we will type the text. Value will be this. We wanted a day name, so we just type the DDD 4 times, close it down, and let's see if we get the answer or not. So yes, so we get the profit of $1 on Sunday. So if we want to just clear this particular mess data and want to delete that semicolon, it's fine. I want to add a space after the on, Let's see. So yes, so we get the profit of $1 on Sunday. So that's how you can play with your text function. So you can download this particular sheet and practice on your own. So hope you get the idea how to and where to use this particular function in your daily Excel life. So if you have learned something from this, please click the like button. If you want to share to your friend, colleague, or whomever you want, you can share this video. Or if you want to learn more about these functions, click the subscribe button, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.